Yep, side the war. They say, as if nothing else, at least it makes a man out of you. It's a noble thought, I suppose. For my companions and I, however, that was not the case. We were boys going in the war, and we were boys coming out. It was only 4 years ago when I returned home and took up logging. The three of us, Dick, Harry, and myself, formed a special bond out there on the battle lines. When you trust a man with your life on a regular basis like that, it does something to your relationship. It makes you brothers.
Hey, it looks like the foreman's coming.
Looks like he's bringing company.
Good afternoon, boys.
Greetings, good foreman. To what do we owe this grandiose encounter?
Got some fresh blood for you boys. Hopefully you can make use of him. His name's Sanderson. Gabe Sanderson.
Now we all knew exactly who Gabe Sanderson was. The poor chum was once our brother in arms. Until he went and got his leg shot up, that is. He begged us to help him. The enemy was fast upon us and, well, a man with a bullet in his leg has a way of slowing the company down.
Well, I'll leave you boys to it.
We left him.
Think he remembers us?
Yep.
You, reckon he's vengeful?
I reckon.
Shoot, man! What are we gonna do?
I do not know.
Shoot, man. What do you think he's gonna do?
What would you do in his position?
Well, I suppose, if I was him, my vengeance, I think it would be swift and brutal. I'd probably take each one of us down in glorious carnage.
Well, perhaps we should discuss these matters with Tom.
I agree.
Greetings, friends. I just wanted to speak on behalf of the rather alarming situation that we found ourselves in. I mean, I just want to say first and foremost that I've left all our past encounters behind me. I mean, why quarrel over old wounds?
Is that so?
Yeah, I mean, I've come a long way since I crawled off that battlefield. And I'm sure you guys have too. So what say you? Shall we let bygones be bygones?
Now, Dick and Harry, being of slightly inferior intellect, had brought their troubles to my attention. I, of course, had already considered the danger and its need to be eradicated. We discussed the matter over pancakes.
Why? Why has he come here?
Isn't it obvious? He's come back to settle the score. Vengeance is his, and he has come to claim it.
That's what we were saying.
I had my suspicions as well. But he's been out there chopping alongside of us, like nothing's going on. If he came for vengeance, why doesn't he just obtain it?
Maybe he's timid.
Your brains are about as thick as your flannel, Harry. Sanderson's vengeful, but he's not mad. He intends to murder each of us all right, as soon as he can get us alone.
We must be sure to stick together then.
We'll do more than just that. We'll eradicate the problem, permanently.
Now just hold on.
I will not! I will not until we are safe from that vermin.
That vermin was your brother in war.
So he got himself shot.
We already left him to die once. Are we gonna kill him again?
It's the same now as it was back in the war. For the second time now, it's our life or his.
But he said we were forgiven.
So he said. But I tell you, if you believe him, it's going to be your head on the chopping block.
What are we to do then?
I say we smash him.
Patience, Harry. His time will come. Now hear me, gentlemen.
We will invite him to breakfast tomorrow, but we will not serve him the rations he's expecting.
Brothers, it is a privilege and an honor to join you for this morning meal. Shall this be a sign that each of us is ready to put aside old wounds?
Think again, Bob.
What is the meaning of this? I've done you no harm.
So it shall remain.
Brothers, stop this!
Hold him!
Unhand me, you brutes! Thomas, I have a right to know what's happening.
Don't be thick, Gabe. You know what's happening. Your sacrifice will mean our preservation.
Have you been ill-preserved thus far? I told you all is forgiven, you villainous coward. Will you murder an innocent man?
We've already murdered you. You died years ago, out on the battlefield.
And yet I lived. You left me alone and bleeding, and yet I endured, fueled with a burning anger for you and your cowardly deeds. And now I offer you forgiveness, and this is how you treat me? Like a sheep to the slaughter?
Had you been born a lamb, old friend, things might have been different. You're not a lamb. You're a man. You will die like one.
Curse you, murderous beast! You'll regret this. Your wronging me in the past has been forgiven, but the blood you shed today shall not be. So be it.
We did what we thought we had to do. We were not men yet.